now compared to the rest of it. I'm just using browns and a little bit of reds and a little bit more of that turquoise. I'm not going to bust out like my super dark mixture that isn't quite black, but it's very black with the Doxazine and Van Dyke brand, because I will use that for the things that are in the foreground. Like this butterfly here, if I make it like a proper blue morpho with a black border around the outside, I will save my solid black for that, because if something is completely black or completely white, it will show like it is sitting on top of the painting almost, and that will give it a very three-dimensional feel. At least that's the plan.
See what events we have coming up. Look at these.
There's quite a few. Next few are here in Florida.
Yes, our next event is April 21st at Disney Underground Gallery in the Marketplace Co-op, not Market Street.
That's here in Celebration.
Yes, that's here in Celebration. Our
Don't
little
confuse
town.
them. Yeah,
we live.
That's where we broadcast
talk
from.
About,
yes.
Yes, it's where we broadcast from.
Yes,
probably hear us talk about Celebration.
It doesn't mean a party. It means that's the name of our town.
Yes, that's the name of our town.
We'll talk about that later. Maybe
May
it's
19th,
interesting.
We have another event, another signing at the same location.
At the co-op also. So I've got two at the co-op at Disney Springs.
May 24th through 27th, we have MegaCon.
Yes.
MegaCon is at the Orange County Convention Center here in Orlando.
It's right by Universal and SeaWorld.
It's right by Universal.
It's right on the highway.
Tons of places to stay.
Yes. If you're thinking about coming to Orlando, it's a good time to come because you can hit MegaCon, then you can go to Disney World or SeaWorld or Universal.
If you want to take
Harry
a day
Potter.
off, I would. If I went to MegaCon, I was like, do I want to go to MegaCon the 24th, 25th, 26th, and 27th? I don't know. Maybe I want to have one of those days at Epcot.
Yes, or a couple of those days. Or you come early in the morning, get the free pins, and then spend the rest of the day.
It's important if you are planning to come to MegaCon and you want to see Jasmine in person.
Yeah.
That you then look at our times and dates, and I'll post our Facebook event. You already have those.
Yeah, I post them on my Facebook event page because it's technically my sister Amber and her husband Chris who run my MegaCon
Right,
booth.
I'm gonna go ahead and post that.
So they're like running the cash register and selling the artwork and all that sort of thing, and then I personally come in for a chunk of each day, and I sit in a different area within that same booth. It's like a 30-foot booth, so it's big. So on one side I sit there and I autograph things. And the other side is where they do checkout and all that.
Right, I'll be there for setup.
And Matt will be there for setup.
And I'll be there.
He'll be there when I'm there.
And I'll be there when Jasmine's there. But I might be wandering around looking at the board games.
Looking at Darwin and Wallace.
Finding out what Jasmine wants if she wants any human remains.
Yeah, they had a skull last time. Yeah.
Well, whatever, man. Okay, so.
Yeah.
And June 30th, we have an Alice Oracle launch. The Oracle deck. That's very exciting.
Too.
That's at Disney Springs, but that's the Pop Gallery location.
Yes.
That's right by the AMC theaters.
Yes.
We love the Pop Gallery. Phenomenal place.
Yes.
We would recommend you go there.
Yeah.
Jasmine's non-Disney stuff is there. So if you go to Disney Springs, you can go to the Marketplace Co-op.
Yeah.
Then you can look at Jasmine's Disney stuff.
Yeah.
Then you can wander over, see a movie, have some popcorn, and then head out the theater, and then boom, you see your non-Disney stuff.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool.
Because I have two galleries. I think it confuses people because I have two galleries at Disney Springs. One is all Disney stuff, one is not Disney stuff, and they don't have any crossover. They don't have any of the same artwork at both ones.
No.
So to get the full scope of everything, you got to go to both of them, really. But they're an easy walk. They're both at Disney Springs, so and it's fun to walk around there anyway.
And then, of course, July 28th, which we've mentioned a few times,
is
the Magical Thinking solo show at the Corey Helford Gallery in Los Angeles. That's downtown Los Angeles.
Yes.
And that is going to, if you could only make it to one show, would it be that one?
Yes. Yes.
That is now. I want to tell you about these shows because they all have different vibes, okay?
Yeah.
Depending on what sort of person you are. Okay, if you're just a hardcore nerd.
Yeah. In a nice way.
No, nice way. And you like nerd stuff.
Yes.
MegaCon is great for you. DragonCon is great for you. Those are great. If you're a Disney nerd and want to hang out at Disney, I would say, you wait in line just like you would at Disney. Jasmine gets these really long lines at the Wonderground Marketplace Co-op. So you wait in line for Jasmine, get a signature there, at the Oracle launch at Pop Gallery, it's a little bit more laid back, and they often have champagne
for free.
Yeah. Free champagne. So that's a little bit more gallery-like. And then we have the Corey Helford Gallery, which is just like you'd think it was. It's an LA gallery. It's big. They've got the drinks. They have weird entertainment sometimes.
Free snacks. They have a free open bar. They'll have bands there, and it's like going to a party, and it's free. It's awesome. Like going to a party. Yeah.
And that one you might actually want to dress up a little for.
Yeah.
But it's not.
You don't have to.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. They all have different vibes.
They do. That one's a very gallery. Like if you saw a gallery show like in the movies, that's what it's like. Yeah.
And you go, oh yes, I'd like to buy that painting.
Yeah. And it's kind of neat. They get a lot of celebrities and stuff too. It's there in Los Angeles. It's very cool. It's pretty awesome. And that's all original paintings of that one though. So as far as buying stuff, that's where it's all new though. So it's things like this piece I'm working on right now will be there.
Dragon Con is like MegaCon, but it's got a homegrown nerd thing.
Yes, it does.
It actually kind of feels special there.
Well,
if you've been to Dragon Con, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, they do.
It's got a different
vibe. It's a lot
of
the same people every year go there and they meet up and it's like a family reunion. It's huge though too. It's at least 100,000 people and. What is it, like their 30-something anniversary?
Buddy says another burlesque show this time.
Probably not at mine.
We probably won't have another burlesque show. Or we didn't have a burlesque show.
No,
you did have a burlesque show.
Camille Rose Garcia's.
That was Camille Rose Garcia's
It was tasteful.
Show.
Yes.
There was a burlesque show, and it only got down to so much. But I don't think we'll have a burlesque show.
Probably not. We're actually talking about what we should do.
Pushes for it.
It
doesn't seem to match Jasmine's style as much.
No, that one made sense because it was actually reenacting one of Camille's paintings, so that made sense.
Yes,
it's not like it's all strippers all the time there.
So that's what I'm saying. That is a different sort of thing than Disney.
That is a different vibe. Yeah,
Disney,
you wouldn't see that.
Actually, I will.
They have the Edison now, and they have burlesque shows there.
The Edison restaurant, bar, giant complex.
Yes, yeah.
I heard they do have burlesque show at night.
They do.
I'm not sure what that entails. I have not seen it, but
they don't let kids in after 10 o'clock.
But Disney can only get so naughty.
It's true.
So,
go-go
the whole thing
like
of burlesque, it's kind of a tease and a fun thing.
It's artistic also. It's not
artistic.
Sleazy. Yeah.
You know,
but anyways,
I didn't like art, Jasmine, but then I saw that burlesque show.
At any rate, I'm not planning that for mine. We might have a band or something like. We'll probably have chamber music or I don't know what they would have for mine. I don't know. Jan was joking about having little frogs and toads have a chorus for them. That would be hard to choreograph.
And then if you're into goth,
yes,
and you're into travel, if you're into travel,
you're into long distance goth travel, yeah,
because that's a whole different genre, goth travel.
There is. We have goth cruises here in Florida.
Okay, I know about goth.
Yes,
but if you're into goth travel,
yes,
you fly on. They don't have a. I don't know what airlines is the most goth. I don't know. Probably would it be Virgin?
Probably Virgin Airlines because it's got the music angle.
Yeah. Okay. So get on Virgin Airlines. Yeah. Fly over.
And they fly to England. So yes.
You fly to England.
Yes.
Then around Halloween
they fly to York. You can York and go to Whitby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fly to York.
Go on Virgin.
And then you want to go to Whitby.
Yes.
To the Whitby Goth Weekend.
Yes.
Whitby Goth Weekend. Jasmine will be showing your stuff off. A lot of canvas cuties.
Yes.
And we will. It'll be very goth and very Halloweeny.
It is, and
I don't know what the band lineup is, but
they'll have around 30 bands. Yeah, they have a lot of bands.
Bram Stoker wrote Dracula, as we all know.
Yes.
And he wrote it there, didn't he?
It takes place there. He was there for a part of the time.
Okay.
But part of it takes. That's where actually he gets the soil from. The Abbey in Whitby that he has to send back.
Yes, so there's a bunch of Dracula stuff.
Yes, tons of Dracula memorabilia there.
And fossils.
Yes, and wonderful fossils.
And
they have ammonites that are
so you have to walk up all these steps to the Abbey.
Yes.
And then
it's a ruined Abbey. So
it's a ruined Abbey.
Goth. Yeah.
And it is goth.
Yeah, it's goth.
If we're talking goth.
Yes, it is goth. And it's Halloween time, so it's fun. And it's an adorable little Victorian seaside town anyways. Even if you're not into the goth stuff, it is a really fun neat town to visit.
Yes, you wouldn't have
I'm actually bringing my parents with me because I thought they would love it.
And then I assume after that we'd probably have some sort of show in December with Pop.
Yes, I have a show in December in Pop. I don't have my calendar handy, and I haven't put on my events page yet. But it will be, yes, I think it's the 22nd, but don't quote me on that.
Okay, so right before Christmas.
Right before Christmas.
Oh, man, that's
because remember,
busy.
it's after we get back from Vietnam.
Okay.
So,
Yes, Jasmine and I are going to Vietnam.
Yes. With some musician friends.
Yes.
Robin Hitchcock and Emma
also,
Swift.
And then there's the Africa tour.
Yes, I know some of these guys are going there. Buddy's going.
Yes.
Yes. I'm doing an Africa safari / workshop in March of 2019. So right about a year from now. I don't think we have a link.
How would I find it?
Oh, I don't know. Probably touricatours.com / Jasmine. If you Google Jasmine Africa Art Safari, Matt will post it. Because we have some rooms, because some people pulled out because they weren't able to make it. It's a long time to plan ahead. So we have a few spots left for students, and basically you're coming with me and Matt, going to South Africa and possibly Botswana, maybe Zambia, and probably not Zimbabwe. I don't know. Last time I was in Zimbabwe, they were having some dictator issues.
When most people meet us, they say, you know, it was nice meeting you. But if I met you and there was also a cheetah, it would have been a lot more memorable.
Exactly. So it will be very and go on animal safaris. And also, if you're an artist, I'm going to do a lot of art workshopping things there. We'll do a lot of photography, and I'll be working on some projects like painting while I'm there. And do
I got a big yes from Buddy.
Yes, yay! Buddy's going to join us.
I put up the link too.
Huzzah! But yeah, if anybody wants to check that out, they're doing a thing. I think the exchange rate is very favorable right now with the South African rand and the US dollar.
I've heard stories about these 10
I was there it wasn't 10 cents. Actually, some of them were free. But we went to I went to Africa.
I'm worried about people's livers, Jasmine.
Well, but we got a lot of exercise. It was only occasionally.
Did you really?
Yeah, I got good steps on my Fitbit. But yeah. But anyways, when we were there, let's see, was that last year? Or year before last? I should know that.
It was a while back.
Yeah, year before last. Yeah.
Because that's when I went to
when you went to the writing workshop. Yeah. Yes. No, yeah, year before last, I went on a similar tour with the same company, but I went with some musician friends because they were doing a concert tour. And then they approached me and asked if I would do an art-themed one. And I was like, well, sure. I had a great time last time because Matt couldn't come with me last time, so I was just on my lonesome. So this time Matt's going to come with me. So we're going to do art-related stuff, but mostly we're going to have fun safari and sightseeing type stuff. And the exchange rate is very good right now, so it's a little, even though it might look expensive, it's cheaper than it would normally be. But when we were there last time in South Africa, the rand, which is their monetary unit, was very much favorable compared to the American dollar. So you could like buy all sorts. You could go to a restaurant and get drinks and see a show and leave for like $4. It was crazy.
No,
yeah.
It's pretty safe.
Oh God, yes, yeah. Well, except for the elephants. No, that's what people keep asking me. Like, oh, South Africa. I think they think about like our apartheid and things like 30 years ago and stuff like that. But no, I there was not a time I did not feel safe. And also we have a tour guide that goes with us, Matt, a different Matt Collins. And
yes, that may be a little confusing.
There's two Matts. There's Matt Collins, who's my friend who does the tours in Africa, and then there's Matt Beckett, my husband. But yeah, Africa Matt he goes over there all the time.
Besides the awesome safaris.
Yes.
Will you be having painting demonstrations?
Yes. Oh yes, I'm bringing painting stuff, and if anybody else is an artist who comes along,
so it's like a paint-along.
It is a paint-along. Actually, I'm telling people too, if they just want to bring like coloring books, they can do that instead, or they can just take. Oh my
God, that's such a good idea.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I know. I hadn't mentioned that earlier, but I was like, yeah. I was like,
if you are not an artist, if you want to go to Africa, if you want to go on a safari,
chill out by the pool. These are like luxury places we stay to. It's very nice. Yeah.
If you want to delve into the art stuff with Jasmine,
oh yes, I will totally art it up. Do that. Yes.
But if you just want to bring in coloring, one of Jasmine's coloring books.
Or bring a camera and take lots of photos. Yes. You know, there's a lot of artistic things.
I'm not going to paint. You can just sit back with me and chat.
Yes, exactly.
I'm not going to paint.
No.
I might bring a color. I don't think I will.
Yeah. You might write. If you're a writer, it's good writing. Because usually what we've done before, at least during the safari times, we would wake up really early, go on a morning safari so we'd see the animals when they're waking up. And then we kind of have like all day long to do whatever we want, like take a nap because you got up at 4 o'clock in the morning, or go hang out by the pool or whatever. And then in the evening, you go on a sundown safari. And that whole time in the middle, you could do whatever you want. So I'm hoping to do like art stuff during that time, or Maddie will probably write during that time, or sleep and read a book, or that type of stuff. We're also going to do some sightseeing. We can go down to, we'll probably go down to, I know for sure we're going to Victoria Falls, which is awesome.
Now,
we're going to go to Cape Town, which is one of my favorite cities. You can,
Falls,
right? I wanted to bungee jump at Victoria Falls.
You did?
And I wanted to. I told you.
Wanted to hang glide.
I wanted to hang glide. Nobody would hang glide with me, but you're coming. Maybe we'll do it that time. No, the bungee jumping was different. We went there, and it was like 8 o'clock in the morning, and the guy was already like drinking a beer, and he didn't have any shoes on, and it looked like a really. I don't know.
That sounds like the best.
It looked like if I was going to bungee jump, I'd want it to look a little bit more professional.
That seems like a great way to
That's why you and I are very different people, Matt. But anyway, so
I will bungee off anything.
I don't know. Also, it was kind of weird because for people who don't know, Victoria Falls is actually the Zambezi River, which is the border between Zambia and Zimbabwe. Which it's absolutely gorgeous. I loved every minute of it. But at the time, and even still, Zimbabwe is under a very dubious dictatorship.
When is this again?
Huh? This will be March of 2019.
I don't know. Everyone, I don't ever know what's happening.
Oh yes.
I have to read off.
You don't. Yes.
People know my schedule better than me.
So crossing that river, you go into Zimbabwe, and we stayed in Zimbabwe actually for a few days, but I don't know if we'll be doing that this time. They've had their currency has been destabilized completely, so you can't even use their money. They've got their $1 trillion pound notes or whatever they call them there, and they aren't worth anything anymore. People get them for souvenirs because it's funny to have a $1 trillion bill. So it's kind of a strange place to visit, and it's like we weren't allowed to say mean things about the dictator when we were there, and it just had this whole thing that makes you feel like you're in 1930s Germany or something. I don't know. It was kind of awkward. So we're not going to do that this time. And when you go across the river, that is the border for the different countries. But we did go up to Botswana, which is a wonderful country, extremely friendly, and we saw a whole bunch of hippos there. And we went on a boat ride. And I think I want to try to do that boat ride again because that was really cool.
Okay.
Yes,
I want to do everything. Yeah, I want to do everything all the time.
Anyways, there's tons of fun stuff, and Matt Collins, the other Matt, is an extremely good tour guide.
Excellent.
He knows all the locals, and he spends half his time in Africa, and he's a good guy.
He's a good fixer. Need to be pretty able-bodied for the trip?
That depends what you want to get up to. You wouldn't have to be super in good shape or anything.
So we don't need to be.
No, there wasn't like mountain climbing or anything. No. When we went down to Cape of Good Hope, there was a way that you could walk up the mountain to see the southernmost point of the continent.
It looks like we're planning a bungee jumping
trip.
We're gonna have me.
I will hang glide.
Dewey.
Okay.
Carrie's husband, Dewey,
okay,
and Buddy.
And Buddy.
We're all gonna bungee jump together.
You guys can do that, and yeah, there you go.
Okay,
you guys can do that. Party. I maybe there's a more reputable company that's set up on the Zambia side. I don't know. They also had money you could give them in cash, and they would let you swim with crocodiles. So.
Oh no, I'm not gonna do that. Just because I actually understand that a bit more.
Yes, and Matt said that other Matt said it wasn't all that exciting, and they put you in a cage when they put you down, and he didn't know how well the crocodiles were treated. So
what is this now?
Crocodiles are very different than alligators. Alligators you can walk right up to. We have them all over around our house. We see half a dozen a day, alligators, but crocodiles are fierce. Crocodiles will chase you. If anybody in here is from South Africa or from Australia or somewhere that actually has crocodiles, we have them in South Florida, but they're the little ones.
The saltwater crocs?
Yeah, they're little, and they stay on they are always in the areas of the Keys that you're not allowed to drive through because it's crocodile habitat, but that's very different than alligators.
Buddy says he might need some liquid courage.
Yes, and
he might need some anyway, right?
There's lots of that.
Like I said, 10-cent gin and tonic or something ridiculous like that.
It worked out to be, I think, 60 cents.
So this is a wise
Well, I'll just say that we'll
go to the creaky bridge with the guy that was drinking beer. We'll be hopped up on gin and tonics.
Oh dear.
And we'll bungee in Africa and and die in Victoria Falls.
Well, there you go. And it would be probably an international incident because the falls is the border of two different, very not getting together countries.
But which side do they bury the survivors?
I don't know. I don't know. They bury you in Zimbabwe. They feed you the crocodiles, I believe, but I don't know. No, I don't want to talk too much crap on Zimbabwe. Actually, everybody I met there was very nice. I just know that their political situation is a bit No, at the time, the people who worked at the hotel we're at wouldn't say anything because they were concerned about microphones.
Hey,
so there you go. There have been times in a lot of people's, a lot of different countries' histories have been like that.
We're lucky where we're at, I suppose.
Yeah, depends. Yeah.
Well, depends. Yeah. But we're luckier than a lot of people.
Yes, we are. We are very lucky people. Somebody's fallen.
Oh, Alita099.
Oh, is that our friend Alita?
Oh, that's with an E.
Oh, is it with an? Okay, I can't see. I can't read it. I just heard you say Alita. So. Okay. Well, hi Alita. Thank you for following us. So far, everything's working out good.
Yes, excellent.
Okay. Well, we've got new people joining us, probably.
Oh yeah, yes.
See what we're
well,
up
the thing
to
is,
here.
sometimes they could have been in the room for a while.
Yeah, that's
but
very true.
We'll reiterate. Jasmine is
Oh yeah, yeah, sure, yeah.
Jasmine's working on a painting called Monarch.
Yes.
And it will feature many butterflies, hence the name Monarch.
Yeah.
Also, look at the character in there. She looks like a queen or a princess. So a monarch. She's got a crown.
Yes. Very clever.
It's acrylic painting on masonite panel, and this measures 12 by 16.
Yes.
Going to debut at Jasmine's upcoming solo show called Magical Thinking at the Corey Helford Gallery in LA. And that show is July 28th.
July 28th.
Does it run for a month?
Yeah, they hang it for about a month. Sometimes it's like 4 weeks or 5 weeks.
So we're there probably for 2 or 3 nights, I would imagine, in the beginning, and then it just kind of
I think for sure I'm there. The opening night is when I'm scheduled to be there in person. Sometimes they throw a party the night before, but I don't know if they're going to do that. If they do and it's something special I can tell people about, I will.
And you picked out a really beautiful frame for this one.
Yes.
A nice Rococo frame.
Yes, a big fancy one.
And you're going to ask $5,400 for this one, I believe.
Yes, that's what the gallery's
this
price
one
point
will be
is.
$5,400, and that would be actually, I think that is on other things. I think that is very well priced.
That's what we do on the 12. Well priced. That's what they're doing for the 12 by 16 size. So. We will have prints of this one too up on my strangeling.com website. After the show opens, I'll pretty much release prints on everything, and those start at only $9.99 in the back of each one. So.
Everybody can grab one. And then if you came to a show, you'd probably find one for $3.
Yes, we'd make little mini ones.
Or £2 if you're
if you're
British.
Yes. Yeah, we do little ones at live events that are like that size, and those are only $3. So we do them in pretty much every size that you're looking for. And I do like hand embellished one of these times I'll show off my canvases. I do hand embellished canvas prints where I've already sold the original, and we do a print on canvas, and I go in with my little brushes and I paint little details on it, and I number those, and those are kind of like a halfway in between the original and a print. So there's always a lot of options if you ever see an image you like but you aren't able to get the original. But right now I'm still working on the layout, and I'm still calling it a sketch at this point, even though it's starting to get some 3 dimensions. But now I'm trying to decide if I should start working more on the background or if I should start working on her face more. Usually I work from the back to the front once I have the basic 3-dimensional details in me. I do need a bathroom break real quick though.
Oh,
so
feel free.
Matt's kind of in my way.
I'll chat.
So you want to chat and I will go around you?
Yes, I'll think of, what's the subject? What would you like me to talk about?
I don't know. Why don't you talk about, we're going to talk about our show in California. Why don't you talk about stuff we do when we're in California?
Stuff we do in California?
Other shows we do.
Yes, I will.
This is what I do. This is a tip for acrylic painters. When you go to the bathroom or go check your mail or whatever, you take your palette, take a Ziploc bag, put it very lightly on top of it, set it down,
the cats don't get
hope the cats ignore it, and that way it will stop any excess moisture from evaporating, because I have not had to add any additional paint because my little stay wet palette thing is wet. Still looking bright on lights. It's getting dark out.
All right. All right, now it's just me. Viewers. Oh, see, 3 more viewers just joined. Oh, I wonder why. So, California, when we go out to California, we like to stay in the Malibu area. Jasmine introduced me to the Malibu area. I didn't know about it. I fell in love with it. It's lovely. It's super crazy expensive, but if you're lucky, you can find a little home away or something to stay. And you're right on the beach. It's just beautiful, picturesque. Just down the coast is Santa Monica Pier, and the Santa Monica Pier is amazing as well. You've probably seen it in movies if you don't know what I'm talking about. It has a big Ferris wheel and lights up at night. It's kind of an old seaside park. I think one of the few remaining. And there's a beach. If you keep walking down beach, there's Muscle Beach, and that is where Arnold used to work out at. There's like an outside gym, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it's not. And also he worked out at Gold's Gym, obviously. So that's a neat place. Only art related. Let me think. So that's when we're in Disney doing the shows. We usually stay right at Disney. Grand Californian is the resort we usually stay at. And that it's beautiful. It's kind of like the Wilderness Lodge here in Florida, but a California version of it. I love it a lot. We hang out at Disney. We have Disneyland passes too, as well as Disney World passes. You get it on one pass. It's like one pass that you have. The card gets you into both. We don't have magic bands like that at Disney World because our card won't work on a magic band, which kind of sucks. So I always want magic bands. And Jasmine has her Disney art on a magic band that you can buy at one of the Disney stores, and I've always wanted one, but just for looks, and it doesn't work for me, so kind of a bummer. It looks like our kitties are coming back. So how was everybody's Easter? Did you have a good Easter? I worked, most part. Had brunch, then I came back. I saw some people leaving church. They're all dolled up in dresses. Like I said before, I didn't get any peeps of candy. I didn't even think about it. I definitely recommend Malibu. There's also a lot of walking trails that you might want to look at. That I forget the name of I think it's Leo Carrillo State Park, I believe. That's what it is. And Leo Carrillo, I think that's his name. Was it Leo Carrillo, Jasmine? Yeah, isn't that yeah, if you ever watched the Cisco Kid, Leo Carrillo was Poncho. The old Poncho, Cisco, that guy, he owned that area and he donated it to the state of California.
Yeah, he made it a state.
Yeah, so and the trails there are beautiful.
Very, very pretty.
I was just chatting about
stuff. And they've got little caves. Okay. Rude things about me while I was talking.
Nothing rude.
Okay.
I talked about Malibu.
Oh, okay.
The Grand Californian and Leo Carrillo State Park.
Hey, those are some nice places. Leo Carrillo is free too.
And Carrie said she worked on Easter too.
Yeah. I feel we only ever really have Easter when we're back home in Kansas.
Yeah, usually we take a break, go back to Kansas City either for Mother's Day or Easter.
And this year we're doing Mother's Day. Yep. So. Well, we just saw your mom when she came with us.
Yeah, we took Mom to London.
And to Glastonbury. She was there for the fairy festival.
Yeah, Mom loves London.
Yeah, she studies British history and stuff, so she knows everything. She's a great person to visit with. Let's see, what should I do?
Always talking about King Henry VIII.
Yeah, she follows all these like fake King Henry VIII Twitter accounts and stuff. It's kind of hilarious. Well, they're actually pretty funny. I mean, I've read, I don't know, probably 100 books about him myself, so. Okay. Wondering if I should start with background, go on to face. What's hard? Her hair is going to be a kind of a buffer in between where the background and her face is, so I can really go either way at this point. Since she's going to be backlit, though, I think the biggest contrast area will be in the front, so I'm going to start with background.
So we were talking earlier about Disney. Yeah. Who's your favorite Disney character?
My favorite Disney character? Mr. Toad.
Mr. Toad?
Yeah, hey.
That is a, what do you call those guys?
Zoom Zooms.
Zoom Zooms?
Yes.
Yeah, they never resemble the thing they are.
He looks nothing like Mr. Toad.
He looks nothing like Mr. Toad.
But he keeps me company here.
Yes, Jasmine loves Mr. Of course, if you've ever emailed Jasmine before, you'd see Jasmine